We go 3 for 3 on 3 best prop bets on the last Noche UFC card. We had Tracy Cortez by decision come through for plus 130. We had Lupi Godinez inside the distance come through for plus 125. And lastly, we had Raul Rosas Jr. round 1 come through at minus 190. Now, I know a lot of people were tied up with Rosas Jr. round 1 or round 1 submission or just the submission prop straight up. And that's the exact reason why I try to go with inside the distance more often than not rather than taking a specific prop. I've gotten burned so many times in the past, most recently by Volkan Oezdemir, who had to win by knockout, and then he got the submission victory there. So very unfortunate, but we still cashed Raul Rosas Jr. round 1. No matter how he won, as long as he got it done in round 1, we were able to laugh to the bank there, and that's exactly what we did. And we go 3 for 3 on the props. Very happy to do so, and it's always a pleasure when I get to spit that knowledge for you guys, and we get to cash those tickets as well. Just a quick plug for the MMA Fight Archive. If you like doing your own research, make sure you leave no stone unturned by using the MMA Fight Archive. We're closing in on 2,300 fighter profiles on there right now. Direct links to past fights for all these fighters that are competing on upcoming cards. Not just the UFC, but we include KSW, ACA, PFL, Bellator, Cage Warriors, CFFC, Fury FC, a ton of these great regional promotions as well. So if you're trying to figure out what these fighters bring to the table, Contender Series as well, check out the MMA Fight Archive. There's a reason the top commentators, coaches, and fighters and cappers use this service to ensure they leave no stone unturned when they research these fighters. Check it out. 7-day free trial available. Link in the description below. Now let's get right into the 3 best prop bets for UFC Vegas 79. First one up that I got for you guys is going to be Jacob Malkoun to win by decision. Pretty simple here. We're expecting him to go out there and out-wrestle Cody Brundage, put him through the ringer, drag this out over 15 minutes, and get his hand raised. We saw Cedric Dumas able to do that here very easily against Brundage, who showcased horrible fight IQ in back-to-back fights by jumping for guillotine numerous times, thinking that he can do what he did against Dalcha Lungiambula, but it's obvious his opponents are privy to that, they're ready for that, and they're able to defend correctly, and then able to just pretty much enjoy their top time without much resistance from bottom from Brundage, who doesn't really seem to have a great process in terms of working back to his feet. Malkoun is diligently working on his wrestling, and I feel like he's going to utilize that to exploit the lack of get-up game from Brundage and win this fight over 50 minutes by decision, plus money for a minus 600 favorite, plus 130 for him to win by decision, which is normally his path to victory. Sign me up. Second best prop bet that I got for you guys is Dan Argueta to win by decision at plus 175. I feel like he is the far superior fighter here to Miles Johns. They might be similar in some aspects, but I feel like the fact that Argueta will be the one dictating the pace here, which is not what Miles Johns likes doing when he's facing fighters that kind of take it into their own hands in terms of figuring out where this fight is going to take place and how fast and how active it's going to be. Miles Johns does not do well in those types of fights, and Argueta is a guy that's going to be staying in his face the entire time. I fully expect Argueta to have the better gas tank as well over 15 minutes, and this might be close early, but I expect him to pull away in deep waters here, and I think that his wrestling grind and pace is going to be too much for Miles Johns to keep up with. Unless Johns lands some sort of Hail Mary knockout, and from all accounts, it looks like Argueta has a pretty damn good chin. I expect him to take it cleanly and still rush through or get through that pressure, wade through that pressure, and still have his success. Give me Argueta by decision. And then finally, we're going to go with Ricardo Ramos via decision at plus 275. I expect if he gets his hand raised in this matchup, it's going to look like him landing several takedowns against Jourdain, who will likely have the striking advantage from a power and speed advantage. However, I expect that we'll see Ramos utilize his striking, which technically speaking, I think is better, but he still has a little bit of a durability issue, so he's going to have to mask his takedowns behind his striking, which I feel like is a big red flag in Jourdain's game, which is why I already like him as an underdog. But for him to win this fight, I think it's going to have to look like him putting Jourdain through the ringer, similar to what Nathaniel Wood was able to do so, and similar to what Shane Burgos was able to do. Give me Ramos by decision, plus 275 is a fantastic line for the main path to victory that I see for Ramos. I'd be surprised if he finishes a durable guy like Jourdain. Give me Ramos by decision. And there you guys go. Just a quick recap as to what the 3 best prop bets were. Malkoun by decision plus 130. Dan Argueta by decision plus 175. And lastly, Ricardo Ramos by decision plus 275. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Quick picks will drop tomorrow afternoon just to get you guys privy and ready for the fight card. And also, if you're looking forward to the Bellator breakdowns, those will drop in the coming hours. It might be hours before the card actually starts because it's I think 11:30 a.m. start time for the Bellator card since they're over in Dublin. But I got to get through the studying still. Once I do that, I will record a quick picks version of that card and drop it for you guys as soon as I can. So stay tuned. Put your notifications on so you know exactly when I drop that Bellator breakdown, and we can get you guys covered for all 20 fights. Stay tuned. Appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.